Hi, I'm Jerry Ferrazano, the webpage administrator for the Melbourne Men's Golf Association. This is a second in a series of training videos on how to administer our webpage on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. Previous training video, I went over the overview of the webpage, the parts and pieces of it, critical sections that I maintain, and a few other items. So please check that out first. Today, we're going to actually populate data into the weekly scores, closest to the pins, kickers, skins, and results. So let's get started. I'm going to share my home screen. There we are. Now I need to go to my email and get the data from Doug Machos. Here it is here. There are two files. Do the first one here. Open it up. Now you'll notice that always enable editing. You're going to notice there's a whole bunch of missing columns here because they're hidden. And I don't need to use those. But if I try to copy and paste this to a different area, they get included. So I found a way of excluding hidden columns. But before we do that, I want to put down these headings here. So I'll put down player, flight, handicap, gross, net score. I'm going to go here to the winning money. This column I don't need, so I'm going to hide that one too. Okay, now I can do, over here. You can see it. I'm going to highlight this here, go all the way down to the bottom. I'm going to do alternate semicolon. See how the lines get in there? If I do right mouse button, copy, you got the revolving ants, go to a new page and paste it. Now I got to change this row height to 18. Right mouse button, row height, 18. There you have it. Then I just change this column, drag it across so we can see the full name. There's my data that I need for transporting to the web page. This column here, there's nothing in it. I'll just delete that right now. So the flights is important now because I need to know the difference of flights. So what I'm going to do to make this look pretty, I'm going to insert a page. Like this one, I'm going to do a format, alignment, merge, and I'll make this the first flight, A flight. Even though it says it here, and center it too, center it. And then I'm going to go down to where the B flights are, insert 3 rows. Okay, insert. I'll copy this guy here. Copy, go down to here, paste it. And this is the B flights. Change that to B. Oops, uppercase B. And I'm going to do the same thing down for the C flights. Insert 3 rows. Find this heading here, these 2 headings. Copy, paste. Now I don't need this flight row anymore because now I know what they are. So I'm going to delete that row. There is the data I need for the web page. And it's in Excel format, but I can do a special save on this to save it so I can just post it right to the web page. So the first thing I want to do is just check it out, make sure all the names are there. Now I'm going to do a file, save as. I'll put it in a temp directory, you can put it wherever you want. This file right here is the name. It's results 3. I'm going to make it something else. I'm going to change the name a little bit, just so I can get it in there. I'll just do results. Make sure you have the .xls. Now save it. There, it's saved. Okay, now I'm gonna have to save it again as a special file. Save as, in temp again. This time I'm gonna change the save type as to PRN, which is formatted text. Save. Answer, okay. Now we can take a look what that looks like. I go into Explorer, go to my C drive, temp, and there's the PRN file. Open up. Now this is straightly text, straight text. Just gotta highlight this and paste it into a web page. We're gonna have to modify the spacing because it's a little too wide. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this whole thing. Right now it's copy. Okay. Now we go into the actual web page as administrator, which I actually sent you guys how to do that. And, you know, I get administrator, you're gonna get, you don't need this. Get out of, this is what you need here. The pages, all pages. Go down to the first one. This is skins, pins and kickers and results. We have results. Click on classic editor. Now I was talking previously, I told you about this guy here. This is an anchor, a pre-anchor, predefined text. And there is a close, this is a close anchor down there. Here's the open anchor. So if we just highlight these guys, this is last week's data, we don't need it anymore. Hit the delete button. And we've got the other stuff in cache for our mouse button, paste. There's our new data. And just move, you know, make it look pretty, you know, for spacing. Over there. And don't forget to change the date. Y. Y. Fourth. Okay, this is ready to go. And also, when you're doing this, do this in the text mode, not visual. You cannot paste in a visual mode. You can only paste the text mode. Go down to bottom screen, you do update. Bottom screen again, preview. There's your data. It shows it here, May 4th results. Now we got that done. Let's get out of this. And we can drag icons completely. Gonna go to the next page, which is the skins page. Click on that. We're gonna do the same process again. And when it opens, here it is. Here's the skins page, enable editing. And this is what Doug sends me. And what we need to do is, this is skins and kickers and closest to the pin. So these guys have how much they're going to get. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's the same as here. I need to add to this section here, kicker number, and this section, what they're getting, because I don't need this column anymore. So I'm going to edit that price there. I'm going to put down $14 each. Okay. And same thing for down here. Same, it had to be the same amount. For $40 each. And we don't need these guys. And by the way, here's the same situation again with the hidden columns. It goes from B to AE. So there's a whole bunch of hidden columns there, which we don't need. So I'm going to highlight these guys. I'm going to hide these guys. I'll hide this column. I'm going to hide this stuff down here. Now, this column here, we don't need anymore. So we're going to delete that one. Okay. Oh, undo, can't do that. We can hide it then. We don't need this guy. We don't need him. We don't need him. We don't need him. We don't need kickers. We know it's a kicker. Just space bar these guys out. Any of that. And this is the whole label and distance. They're closest to the pins. So same process as last time. Highlight this. Oops. Do a alternate semicolon. Then you do a right mouse copy, go to our sheet, right mouse paste, and there's your data. Again, we gotta change the 18 for the row height. Row height 18. And move across for column A, move it over so we can see the names. We'll probably have to move it a lot more. But we want to see each things. There's your whole distance, blah, blah. So we'll save this file, save as, and temp again, same spot. This is pins and kickers and payouts. I'll take this one off. I don't need that. Save. And just take a second and save. I'll do a file save as again, same spot. I'm going to change the type to the PRN. That lets it so it's text only in the format we want. Okay, so if I shrink this down, I should be able to go into that directory, temp directory, and see that file. See, temp. And it's skin, here it is right here. There's your 5-hour skins, A, flight B, flight C, flight, kicker number, and home one. I'm gonna put these, I'm gonna take these guys and make it into a separate sheet. So I'm gonna highlight this guy first. Kicker number and close to the pin, so I'm gonna cut it. And I'm gonna go to the web page as an editor. I always get this in advertisement. Pages, all pages. We need this pins and kickers, classic editor. Change the date, May 4th. 4th. Here's the link. Here's the pre and open pre and close pre for pre-form text. Highlight that, delete it, and paste in what we highlighted the other side. And here's the new data. Now, this is a little problem here with the spacing, so I'm going to change it. Put it over there, move this guy. You got to move this stuff around. And move in. Highlight this. Make sure it's lined up good. Seems like a lot. It's once you get doing it, it's not that bad. And distance will be like that. Looks good. Let's update it. Preview it. And there it is. So we got 2 out of 3 done. We got to do the skins now. And we already have it done in the previous file. So let's get out of this. Let's get out of this. And somewhere explore, find it in the C drive, temp. Here they are here. All right, so this is what we need here. This guy here, cut this down to here. We already took this kickers out and all this other stuff. I'm going to do copy. Go to the web page. Editor. And pages, all pages. We need skins, classic editor. Change the date. Repetition here. May 4th, which is yesterday. Highlight this thing. Here's a predefined and open predefined, close predefined. Within those, that's where we put the skins. $5 skins, there it is. All right. What I like to do is add some labels. And hold. And just hard, and here comes the tedious stuff. You gotta click and drag, move over. Make sure they line up nice. Takes a few seconds, but it's worth doing. Hold on, there it goes. We gotta do this for all these guys. Back up. Try to be fancy, but it ain't working. All right, next one. Next one. Next one. All right. Let's just change these guys up a little bit. Too much spacing here. So the $5 skins is done. Now it's done. $4 skins, which is A-flight skins. Over there. Try to get them to line up, same as here. So it lines up good. There it goes. That one. That one. There. There. That one's good. I'm going to add this stuff in a few seconds, the labels. That's easy. I want to clean this up a little bit. All right. Let's put the labels in. Enter. All right. Player. Well, we got to do it here too. Player and whole. Copy. Paste. Paste there too. Then let's drag them across. All right, line them up. Yeah, it's tedious, but probably a better way to do this. I haven't figured that yet, but I will eventually. Almost there. All right, and last one here. And now we do the C flight. Put the label in. Copy and here, paste. Paste it. Move the data over. WordPress is kind of limited in the form we're using for space. So space is kind of important. And the reason we use WordPress because it's actually, believe it or not, simple to use. Plus, we've been using it. And I like it. I mean, it takes a little time doing this crap, but or stuff. All right, there we are. Let's update. We have to update again. Take a look at preview. Advertisement. There's your skins. This one has to be fixed. Let's fix that one because of the spacing. You can always go back. Now, one thing I want to show you at the bottom down here, all these guys here are previous pages from previous dates. Here's the dates on them. It goes back to February. So it keeps about 2 months of data back up because you want to restore something. But that's it. So you got, once you made a change, you got to update again. And preview. All right, so let's get out of this. Get out of this. This is, I have a viewer. Let's take a look at the viewer, make sure everything looks good, and we're done. All right, here's the A4 skins. Here's pins and kickers. Here's results. Okay. The next training video we're going to have is we're going to work on these little things here. Birthdays, the Eagles Club, and the table duty. Table duty and the handicaps are another ones we got to do. And there's also tea times. Tea times, everything is, the process is the same for all of them. So once you know how to do one, you can do the rest. So I'm going to stop sharing this. I'm back. And that's it. That's how you get the data from Doug Macho's in his Excel into the web page. It's a little tedious, but it works. It takes you a little time to get used to it. Play around with it if you want. If there's a problem, give me a call, 321-394-1490. I'm Jerry Ferrazano, and we'll see you at the next training video, and have a good day.